Please welcome Mike Lynds.
What's up, everybody? So today, what I'm gonna do is, unfortunately, I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to get a little frustrated with things that are being shown. If you follow me on Instagram, I've actually shared a well-known guy on the internet, Mike Ifbb, video on this actual particular machine that I'm going to show you today, that he described an exercise that I'm like literally seeing it in the gym and trainers showing people to do the exact same thing. It's getting to the point now where I'm getting frustrated, and now I have to cut a copy off Mike, which Mike, I'm apologizing now. I don't want to be do what he did kind of guy, but this is just extremely frustrating to a guy that Mike said it best. Like, from these guys who are making shit up, from people that are talented enough to know that we spend our lifetimes creating mind-to-muscle connection and perfecting it. And all of a sudden, these guys are coming up with these newfangled exercises. Bodybuilding is not like particle physics. You don't fucking make up string theory. Oh, I'm gonna study this new thing today. Like, 1,000 years from now, when someone digs up your bones, your shoulder's your shoulder, your scapula's your scapula, it's all fucking the same. So, I don't understand where they're coming up with this idea that, oh, the muscle, maybe it connects over here, and maybe this will move. No, it doesn't move that way. So, let's get into it. So, let's go over the main criteria on how to build a back. So, instead of getting into these little intricacy arguments with these so-called new generation trainers and bodybuilders, I'm not going to get into the whole this is this and this is this kind of thing. So what I'm going to get into is there's two main points to a back development. There's scapular retraction. Everybody can argue, and there's range of movement, which basically comes to every muscle in the body. Range of movement builds the muscle. It's under stress. So let's go with the first one, scapular retraction. So scapular retraction is basically your shoulder blade. So you don't know where scapula is. So the big thing to do is you feel the stretch, give your lat insert, pull down, and then your scapula retracts. So to do so, you need to be up. That's the whole point. Like, I can't do this and do this without like completely manipulating my torso, which these guys are trying to do. Then we get into the whole range of motion thing. So if I do it the way that they're showing people is, okay, so yes, you are supposed to drop your shoulder to activate the lat. I'm agree with that, I'm not going to disagree. But then they get into this. For crunching, okay, your oblique is not your lat, first thing. So now you're activating your oblique and your lower lat. Your spinal erector, which is basically the bottom of your spine, because you're cranking your body over like this. Then, which really fucking irritates me, they're not even putting their scapula up. They're doing a crunch. So, just to ensure that their shoulder is dropped, and now the range of motion is basically a partial. And Mike went over it in the video, look, I'm holding that down with one finger. Like, come on. Like, I don't, the tension is up here. Like, if I'm up here, there's your tension. There it is, right there. It ends right there, where I'm already fully flexed. But if I come over like this, and then I do this, what they're showing people to do, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing there. Nothing. So you can do that all day, but you're not building a fucking thing. I hate being this guy, but it's so irritating, because I did a whole workout the other day. I saw 4 people get in this machine and do that exact same thing. So if we look at any famous bodybuilders, Ronnie Coleman, one of the best backs ever achieved. Do you see him do that? Nope. Dorian Yates, who has an exercise named after the man, the Dorian rows, bent over rows. Do you see him fucking do a side crunch and fucking curve his spine like a crunch? No, you don't. The whole thing is keep your spine straight. Stay like sternum up, chest up. So let's go to our generation. the late great John Meadows, which actually happened to train me, and a lot of other famous bodybuilders. He has a row after his name, medal rows. So, the whole point of medal row is basically you're using a T-bar or a landmine row with a barbell with plates on it, and you're doing a one-arm row. Okay, so same action. Do you watch any videos of him or his clients doing that exercise? Do you see them one time do an oblique and then a crunch and then do it? You don't. So I don't understand why they're trying to make shit up and they're saying it works when it doesn't. It's not even fucking close to a back. And these guys have no muscle tone whatsoever, and they're telling people to do this. And these young guys are believing them. So, we're done with this machine. Let's go to another that I see on a regular basis. I've mentioned this in another video. This whole hand against this bullshit. Same day, another day. I saw 4 people do it on that machine. I saw them on this. Lean back like this, doing this. Look at this, 2 plates, 1 fucking finger. There's no tension there. Like, the tension is down, like it literally, I got here and you see, it pulled me up. So, do it from here, get the full range of motion, but as soon as you do this, there's nothing. I'm 1 finger in this, it's 2 plates. I shouldn't be able to do that. It's this shit that they're fucking telling people, oh, this works. No, it doesn't. You're basically just telling them to load the machine up and make themselves feel good about the weight they're moving, but they ain't developing nothing. Like, nothing. They're gonna injure themselves. So, my question is just why? Why do you think that this is something that A, works, and B, why do you give yourself the reputation of you can invent exercises that don't fucking work? Like, I don't get it. Because you have myself that 20 plus years of doing this. Again, Mike Van Wyck's been in the sport longer than I had. He's saying the same arguments I'm saying. Like, Ronnie Coleman, look at it. Fucking video, driven by blood and guts, 28, famous video. You don't see him fucking doing this shit. You know what? I'll leave it to the comment section. Anybody that watches the video, comment whatever you want, I will reply. And if you're seeing stupid stuff in your gym, put up clips of these videos of these people doing it, and I will show you the proper way to do the exercise. So I got to get to this point that the way my brain thinks and the way, like, I've managed gyms, owned my own gym, I've been in healthcare for like almost 20 years. It's not rocket science. So the way I think is, what if my mother or my father was your client? And the first thing I think of is, you're going to show these people that are eventually going to hurt themselves in a severe way, that they're going to be out of the gym, or they will never work out again for the rest of their life. So you got to think twice before you come up with these fucked up exercises that you think is working, when all you're doing is you're flexing your oblique and your lower lat into your spinal erector, and like, oh, this is working. It's not fucking doing anything. So, you know what? I'll let my viewers and my fans decide for me. So you guys comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. I will make videos of stupid shit that you're seeing in your gyms.